Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Norman Network. And today we are going to be doing a little review on this Lego Batman movie set, the Riddler car chase set with Batman and Riddler and a whole bunch of really good minifigures. So you can look forward to that. Yeah, that's the best part. So the big build of the whole thing, and really the only build, is the Riddler car, which is actually a really nice, sleek design. Looking at it from the side, it kind of reminds me of like an older Porsche. Might not to more of a car expert, because I definitely don't qualify in that area. But yeah, it has a really nice, just straight design that looks very aerodynamic. And in the engine in the back, it's in this glass casing. It's not actually glass, it's just this kind of shaded clear plastic that it's really nice. And the engine is really big in there, so you can imagine it going pretty fast, and you can kind of make out the pistons and stuff. So that's nice. And it can only hold one minifigure, like usual, and there's actually a little dashboard in there with the steering wheel. On the front, you have the sticker for this little Riddler symbol, the question mark. And interesting use of these pieces on the side here. Really no idea what these pieces are actually supposed to be called, but it's a good use for the rear view mirrors. And this entire back portion actually lifts up, and it has two of the missiles that you have, the spring-loaded ones, and you just pull down and they shoot really far really fast. So those are the best kind. And really everything else that you get is minifigure based, which is very good. I am a core minifigure collector. I love minifigures, and when you get 5 minifigures in a set, it's always nice. So we'll move on to the first minifigure, and technically the next build, which is Kite Man. So these are all lesser known Batman villains. They're not, other than the Riddler, none of them are really very well known. So this is Kite Man, and he has this build on his back for a kite that uses that 1x2 clear plastic piece that's a neck bracket that will connect to this piece, and it's just got these little kite detailings. You can kind of move it around, and it works. It doesn't have the best design, but it works. And I really like the Kite Man design. They could have gotten a little bit more interesting with the face, but the print on the helmet piece is really nice, and the very generic spandex suit is very nice design as well. It's very simple, but it works very well. So the next minifigure is the Lego Batman movie Batman. This is a Lego Batman movie set. If you have any of them, or if you got lots of them, every set came with a Batman, and it was kind of annoying, because how many Batmans do you need? I have like 7 of these. So has the nice cloth cape, so you can actually move it around without breaking it at all. It has the new for the Lego Batman movie belt piece in yellow, which is, it's nice to get that. And then just a very, very, very generic just black Batman suit with the taller of the 2 cowl pieces that they've done for Batman. They've done the shorter one that doesn't have the chin strap area, and then they've done this taller version. I actually just recently got the other version of the cowl piece. I've only had this one, but now I recently just got the other version of Batman. So it's the most boring of the minifigures. It's a really good minifigure, but it's the most boring because they're just there's so many of them. We'll do the Riddler next. So the Riddler has gotten a full redesign. So I guess his staff just flew out of his hand. So look at that. It's just a golden bar piece, which is nice, and then it has this exclusive it's sort of rubbery, I guess you could say, but it's mostly hard plastic, just topper add on to it, and this is an exclusive mold, so that's nice. And then the Riddler has gotten a redesign. I love this fedora on the hanging kind of sideways and with the orange hair peeking out from underneath. It's a really nicely dual molded piece. And then his question vest is just awesome. It's really, really nice. They've done a really good job of it. And then just some plain green legs, which would have been nice to get them printed, but they really don't have to because the rest of the minifigure just excels. So that's really good. The next minifigure we have is Magpie. Magpie is another one of the lesser-known Batman villains, and she, from what I know, does bombs. It's interesting. So it has she has this very wide, broad shoulder piece that look kind of like feathers, with the two studs on the back, and she has two pieces of TNT. And she is using the older version of this dress type piece, the one with the actual blocks. They've recently redone it so it actually fits into minifig torsos. It's kind of hard to see the torso design. It's kind of a boring design for the minifigure. The face print is nice with the little red detailings, and then the regular white, shorter hair. Then the last minifigure is Calendar Man. So this is a very cool minifigure. This headpiece, I think it's a reprint of the beanie piece. I could be very wrong on that. Could be an exclusive mold, but I think it's just a reprint of that with a calendar on the front. So that's very cool. He's got a very generic printed cowl, which is nice. It's very regular, and I like that. He has a nice torso with a calendar type belt, which you can see is very cloth-like because it's tied up, and it actually carries through that print onto the legs. So that's a very nice add-on. And then the legs are printed really nicely, and yep, they're dual molded as well. So this is a very good minifigure. But then it excels more and kind of de-excels with the cape. You've got two cape things. You've got your sticky uppy piece and your sticky downy piece. So they're all pretty covered in numbers like a calendar, and it's the harder type of cape. It's not the soft stuff. It would be very hard to do this. I can understand why it's not done amazing because it's slit everywhere. So it's very hard. I just wish these top pieces, the neck sticky uppy cape things, would sticky uppy instead of folly downy. So yeah, that's not the best, but this is probably the best minifigure in the entire set, which is really, really good. So overall, yeah, it's a really good set. It's very good to pick up for the minifigures, and the build is actually really good as well. So that's the set. As usual, please join me on Discord. There'll be a link in the description to my Discord. And this is completely irrelevant, I recently got a TikTok. I don't know why it seems kind of useless. I guess if you want to follow me on that, you can. I'm at Norman the GP. Yeah, if you want, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. On that note, I would like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Bye.